Hello everybody. So this video is an introduction to the clips that I'm about to show you. It's for a tag swap that Marilyn G has hosted, and she had purchased some vintage postcards for Vanity Fair magazine covers, and she handed out 3 postcards to the people that entered the swap. And I just have this here to look at, some stickers that I had gotten. So I had started the process of making my tag a month ago, and I got stalled out on what I was going to do. And so in these clips, I'll have explained all of this already, but I wanted a lead-in clip for y'all instead of just jumping right into it. So anyways, on to my clips for making my tag for my swap partner. Alright, so this is my beginning video of the vintage Vanity Fair postcard swap, and I wanted to show the cards before any sort of alterations happened to them. And I had to sit and think for a little while which one I was going to swap with my partner, and which one I was going to keep, and which one I was going to send back to Marilyn. And this has been my decision. I think this is the one I'm going to swap with my partner. And this one is April 1915, and it's really cute. And this is the one I'm going to keep, and this one is dated November 1916, and this is the one I'm going to make for Marilyn, and this one is June 1922. And so yeah, I don't happen to have any of the actual tags, so I have to create my own. I think I'm going to start off with the cereal box and cut it to size, and they're supposed to be 18 1/8 by 8.5, and this was the brand, and that's the number of the tag size. And so yeah, this is me getting going. Okay, so this is my second clip for the tag swap, or postcard swap, for Marilyn. She's hosting this, and I'm so new to this sort of crafting, and so this is what I've got so far. The tags are supposed to be 4 1/8 by 8.5, and I got my tag cut to the right size. It was just out of an old cereal box, and I gessoed the side and this side to prime it. And then I had picked some acrylic paints that kind of matched the card I was using, and I have this crimson, and then black, and sunflower, and then I kind of mixed up these greens a little bit. This is poet green, and this is foliage green, and I just kind of mixed it up on here, and then I used this stencil edge for a border on each side, and that was quite a challenge. Not really good at using stencils, so I had to use my paintbrush to try and go in around the edges to clean them up a little bit. And then my whole thought, this is the postcard I'm using. I've trimmed off the white edge of the postcard, and my thought was that this girl looks like she's standing out in the rain, but then I wanted to try and frame it like you're looking out a window, so I used a stencil, this window stencil, oops, and cut out a piece to put on here. That's what I've got done so far. I think I'm going to distress the edges, or at least darken them up so it's not a white edge, and then attach it to the postcard and then to the tag. And I might have, I think I'm going to put some lace around on it. Yeah, that's what I've got so far. I don't have the corners cut for a tag. I don't know if you have to or not, but yeah, that's what I've got done so far. Hello everybody. So as you can see on my desk tabletop here, I have quite the mess, and it's because I had been working on the tag, and I am going to show you what I had finally come up with. On my previous clips, I had said I was going to frame the window with lace, and that didn't happen. I was talking to a friend about this project, and I was struggling about what to do, and I had set it aside for quite some time because my previous clips were created a month ago. But she suggested that I actually put a curtain on the window, and I thought that was a really good idea. So I went ahead and was monkeying around with making a curtain. I had some scrap fabric from something I had purchased that had trim all around it, and I'd taken all the trim off of it, and then I had all this scrap fabric. Pieces like this, like, you know, they were just like this, and this is my first attempt at making the curtain. I went and added this gathering stitch here. I was gonna bunch it up, and this piece didn't quite work, and then I tried again after cutting it down on this, and I realized I didn't like this either because I wanted to actually hem this, and then it was going to be too small. So I cut another piece, and yeah, so I have the curtain on it, and I used some of this on the curtain as well, and I've got my bottles of glitter glue that I used, and my glossy accents that I used. I have these flowers that I used. I didn't use any of these. Some rickrack. I didn't use those. I took off one of these off of this corsage that I've got, and other various flowers. I actually destemmed the flowers from these, and this is actually some of the flowers that are on it that are still left on that. But here's the tag that I finished for my partner, and my partner is Bori, COA girl. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it's said here on YouTube, but here's the top part. I cut off the Vanity Fair from the top because it just didn't seem to fit there, and I just broke it in half, and I pop dotted this up higher, and then this one's raised but a lower than this, and I put some glossy accents over the Vanity Fair, and I flanked the sign with these flowers, and excuse me, and then I have some of this bias tape, hem tape, or whatever it's called on here, and then this rickrack. I tried to incorporate some colors that were from the postcard itself by putting on this green and then these reds. for that. And then I also have some pearl string up here on the top, and I tied it in a knot here, and I added some glossy accents to the knot to keep it secure, and she can actually hang the tag with the pearls. And then the curtain piece here was quite the challenge, but I did finally come up with a piece that fit the way I liked it. And then I hemmed it in here, and I tacked the curtain with the ribbon that I showed you before, the trim. I just cut up this size with just 3 of these loopies on it, and then secured the curtain back for a curtain tie back. I put some glitter glue here on her dress, and I also kept the date of the postcard magazine cover and the price tag. I just popped those up on there and added some bling here on the corner, and then I did this little bouquet of flowers. This is actually my first time really doing something like this, and I think it turned out pretty good. I took these light pink flowers apart. They were roses, and then I stuck some brads in the middle to hold them together. And so I took off all the plastic part of the stem of those, and then did the same sort of thing with the white flowers, but I kept the little plastic middle on the white and the pink because they weren't too bad, and just glued them down, and I added 2 leaves, one up here and one down here, and there's my little pearl spray here. And then I tried to figure out what to do with the back. At first it was still just white like you saw in the clip before, but then I found this paper that I have that's got the gold flecks in it, and I just decoupaged it onto the back and even over the ribbon here to just cover it up some, but it's pretty plain on the back. And yeah, I hope you like it, Bori. I will put it out in the mail sometime this week, and yeah, the card that I'm gonna make for Marilyn is still in the envelope. I haven't touched it yet. It's this one. I kind of have an idea for it, but I don't think I'll get it to her in time for the extra little bit she's having if you send back the card to her. There's a deadline for that, and I probably won't make it. But I'm still going to work on this and get it to her when I do get it done. And as for mine, I may or may not actually make my own tag. We'll see. I don't have any ideas for this one yet. So yeah, I want to thank Marilyn for hosting this challenge. It was really quite the challenge from all the videos I've seen. A lot of people had to really think outside the box on the cards that they got, the postcards that they got to put together. And all the ones that I've seen so far have been gorgeous, really pretty. And if you didn't see, Bori had already sent me her card, and this is the one she sent to me, and it's so gorgeous. I love it. She did a really great job on it. But yeah. Anyways, like I said, Bori, I hope you really, really like your card. And I thank you for watching, and have a great day.